I wish I could make reaction videos, but I was born in 1956. I've heard all these songs. What could I possibly react to?
I was worth it, found my purpose, rarely abyss to the surface, the reward of constantly working.
Hey whippersnappers, Brian here out of Boomer Reacts. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, thanks for checking me out. I listen to rap and hip hop songs using lyric videos, and then I let you know what I thought about them. As you can see, I'm reacting to Exhibit C by Electronica. I have never heard of Electronica before, so I'm going to read a little bio just so I know who I'm reacting to, and then we'll get to the reaction. Electronica was born Timothy El Padro Thedford, aka El Padro F. Electronica Allah. So I'm assuming he's Muslim, right? And like I know anything about naming yourself, but don't you think like an imam would be like, you can't put Electronica in there, wouldn't you think? Anyway, he was born in New Orleans in 1976. He left New Orleans in 1996 when he was 19 to bounce from couch to couch and basement to basement, trying to not only rap, but to become the sort of rap messiah he believed in. New York, Philly, out west to Colorado, down to Atlanta, until he finally found his people in Detroit in 2002. During that nomadic time, Jay recorded an album, probably in Atlanta, under the name J-Ree. It's J-E apostrophe R-I. J-Ree. In 2015, a blog from the DJ Booth website says, while the world awaits and waits and waits for a G-Elec album, some internet hero has dug up and brought to light a 15-year-old project that appears to be a long-lost, super early Electronica album, The Awakening, using the name J-Ree. That means it holds the dual distinction of now being one of only two projects we'd heard from the man, and offers a fascinating insight into the early days of hip-hop's most mysterious MC, unquote. While in Detroit, Jay befriended associates of Jay Dilla, working closely with engineer Mike Shavaria, and collaborating with producer Mr. Porter. As a rapper, he distributed his recordings on the internet, primarily on his MySpace page. In 2007, he released his debut mixtape, Act 1, Eternal Sunshine, The Pledge, as one continuous 15-minute track that contained 5 individual songs where Jay rapped over portions of the soundtrack from the movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. The mixtape opened with a spoken word section by producer Just Blaze and Erykah Badu, who Jay would have a child with in 2009. She had baby with someone else famous, right? Yeah, some other MC that I can't remember at the moment. Act 1 was the first in a trilogy of projects that was to include Acts 2 and 3. The Pledge refers to the movie Prestige, where it is explained that a magic trick has 3 acts: the Pledge, the Turn, and the Prestige. So, I don't go past the song I'm reacting to as far as bio. So did Act 2 and Act 3 come out, and were they called the Turn and the Turn and the Prestige? Let me know. After gaining buzz from Act 1, Jay continued to gain momentum with his following release, Style Wars, a 12-track EP available for free download online. I thought EPs were like, less tracks than a normal LP. And this has 12 songs on it. Its standout tracks are Dimethyltryptamine, Renaissance Man, So What You Sayin', and Bitches and Drugs, produced by Jay Dilla. In 2008, he continued the Star Wars theme from the last EP and released Attack of the Clones, an 11-song mixtape with its standout tracks Poser and Attack of the Clones. In 2009, Just Blaze and Jay selected songs for Guitar Center's Gain project, Fresh Cuts Volume 3, and included a previously unnamed song which Just Blaze named Exhibit A, Transformations. About the title, Jay says, "When we did that song, it wasn't named Exhibit A. We didn't go in with the title. Because Guitar Center, when you go in the store, they have promo CDs and they needed a title for it, and Just Blaze called it Exhibit A. That's where Exhibit came from. There was no deeper meaning. It didn't initially start out as an intended thing," unquote. At the very end of 2009, Jay and Just Blaze dropped Exhibit C, which was initially a promo record meant for New York City radio host Angela Yee's morning show on Shade 45. It was like firing a cannon in a library. It became a rap phenomenon. Exhibit C was produced by Just Blaze and features Just Blaze. Wow, a rap phenomenon. I'm ready to hear that. That bio wasn't too bad, right? I learned a lot. But I do every time. Okay, here we go.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 brother. Get it live, brother. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hearing against State of Hip Hop versus Electronica. I present Exhibit C. When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesero Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York niggas was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little ring, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, shitting out chains. I ain't believe it then, nigga, I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking weed on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the corona, till the 5%ers rolled up on the nigga and informed them. You either build or destroy, where you come from. The Magnolia Projects in the Third Ward slum, It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot. When niggas really would pack a U-Haul truck up. Put the high beams on, drive up on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Kill a nigga, rob a nigga, take a nigga, bust up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you. We need something realer. Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that verse, nigga, you taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J Electra. Oh my God, keep going. They call me J Electronica. fuck that. Call me J-Elect Hanukkah, J-Elect Yamaka, J-Elect Tramadan, Muhammad Assalamaka, Rasulullah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through your monitor. My Uzi still weigh a ton, check the barometer. I'm hotter than the motherfucking sun, check the thermometer. I'm bringing ancient mathematics back to modern man. My mama told me never throw a stone and hide your hand. I got a lot of family, you got a lot of fans. That's why the people got my back like the Verizon man. I play the back and fade the black and then devise a plan. Out in London, smoking, vibing while I ride the tram. Giving out that raw food to lions disguised as lambs. And by the time they get their seat top and deploy all their henchmen to come at me from the treetops, I'm chilling out at Tweet Stock, building by the millions. My light is brilliant.
I rest my case. 09, Act 3, first chapter of the end. The last chapter of the new beginning. Ain't this something? The things we do without even trying. Be better than a lot of y'all records, don't get mad. Morning after, world premiere. Me. For real though? I ain't even gonna say nothing. Matter of fact, I ain't saying. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Jay, you should get pumped to do this over. We moving out. On to the next record. And I'm gonna let this just ride.
I love that beat, especially the violin in it. I'm going to look and see, because it didn't say, verses in this. So I don't know if it's just one big long verse or there's verses. We want Exhibit C. Intro, just Blaze. Verse 1, J Electronica and Blaze. Verse 2. Verse 3. Because it survives as one verse. I didn't hear a lot of change of theme in each verse, mostly because I was listening to it as just one long verse, and no chorus, which is fine. And boy, is he crazy with those rhymes, right? That was so good, especially when it was doing the what was that part? They call me J Electronica, fuck that. Call me J Electronica, J Elect Yamaka, J Elect Ramadan, Muhammad Assalam Alaikum. That was my favorite part. But as far as what it's about, it seems to me like it starts out where he's homeless, no food, too proud to beg. And I guess maybe that's when, 5% Nation comes in and, tells him that, he's a special light and to just keep going. That's what it sounds like to me. So it's more like, I know he wrote it, but it's more like stream of consciousness. It's like, this is what my life was like from, hard times to being my light is brilliant. Yeah, it's the beat that made it so interesting for me. I don't even know what that's from. There was some man singing in the background and the violin, and it was hard to. I don't want to say it was hard to follow, because that's what made it interesting. But yeah, it was not your typical beat as far as, progression. It was kind of like all over the place, but that's what I liked about it. Well, thanks for hanging with you guys. If you like this kind of content, give me a like and a subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.